Hello people of the web and welcome back to the Lyfcraft server. Today we're on a rescue mission to save a good old friend. Well, I haven't got a lot in my inventory, but I'm hoping I have everything I need. Wool, glowstone, a boat, and my ender chest. Ender chest is just in case I need redstone. I'm realising it's probably been a few days since I last slept, and so phantoms are likely. Wow, my connection to the server's not too good this morning. Quick sleep. You may very well remember that this is my first villager breeder that we built just underneath my tent. Oh, I boated him so that he wouldn't escape. Well, this farmer isn't one of my original villagers. Wow, that's a lot of carrots. George, that's who I want. Cover your eyes, George. Ooh. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but it's worth a try. I mean, it's probably too high up. Yep, it looks like it's... Oh, no. We're good. Backing up. Wow, this is really slow. I forgot how slow land boats are. And of course I've had to break a hole in the door to get out. Oh! Well, that's a thing. Just get me back in the boat. Right, let's... Oh, I can't get out over here. Oh, that's annoying. There, I pistoned him up. And now we're onto the stone, which means I can... Wow, rubber banding. I can fix this. Wait, the pistoned crop block stays as a crop... Oh, of course it does, otherwise nano farms wouldn't work. I want to get that villager up and out, and I have a funny feeling that this bit over here is level with the sea, I think. Oh, that's not promising. Ah, nearly. One block short. But if we take out this bit of oak, we can actually get straight out here. That would work. Well, here goes nothing. Yeah. Looks promising. It's not clipping on anything yet. And I need that stone. How much further do we need to get up? It needs to be level with this bit. Like that. So 2 more blocks. Cleared up the mess. Now, we don't trade with him. We get in the boat. Sailing home. Ah, I need to get him in there. And Bex, of course, built this quite high up. Obviously a lever won't work. But a redstone block will. And with one final lift, you should be at the right height. Easy sailing. Sorry, smooth sailing. That kind of makes more sense. And we're in. That was pretty straightforward. Now we have a slight problem in that what I was going to do to stop him going out was double carpet this block here. Yeah. A little bit more difficult when the floor goes to that height. So, yeah, that's triple there. I need another block down here. I'll just put that down for now to demonstrate it. So it'd be like that, and he can't pathfind over it. Now, ideally I'll make that 3 wide, just because I can. And then what we'll do is have the carpet in here with some glowstone underneath, so it's lit up. A theme you might be familiar with from quite a lot of my base. Just had a thought that if he steps on this carpet, he might walk onto this bit and then be okay. So what I'm going to do is, well, what I've done is put cobble down here, and I'm going to release him and see if he heads out the door. George hasn't made an attempt yet, and I've pushed him into the space where he could step out. So I'm going to trust him. And if he does escape and end up dying, it's his fault. I've done all I can. Oh, that's probably not supposed to be there. There, George has his retirement home. Which means we have one less villager at spawn creating lag. Well, two less villagers, technically. I killed the other one. A couple of hours have passed since I recorded the last clip, and I've just done my editing and realised how rough my voice sounded early in the morning. Now it should sound better. I'm actually moving on to the project that's the main part of this episode, which is going to be in here. I know it doesn't look like much at the moment, but it's going to be amazing. In fact, it's enough of a project that I'm kind of unsure how long it's going to take me to do. It might take me several streams. But I don't mind streams. I actually rather enjoy them. Love spending time with people. Now what I'm going to do before I stream would be work on a 3x3 piston door to go there. And that will go to a hallway leading to a room that I'm sure I've probably put in the title. So you know what that is. Unfortunately, I don't have the observers to build the redstone at the moment. So I need to hunt in the nether for that, which I'll do later. For now, I'm going to dig out this tunnel and explain why I'm doing this. Now, Karis and I are actually quite local to each other in the game. And so as we spend so much time nearby, it kind of made sense to link us up. And so we got talking about it on a Discord call. And then decided, why not link us up to the main island with a rail line? And so the plan is to have my terminal here, with one tunnel going to the green wing, one tunnel going to my storage area. And then from here, we'll take a minecart that goes up to the surface and in that direction, which kind of skirts past the entrance to the river that Karis bases down. And that'll be where we'd link up and can either go to each other's base or go back to spawn. But at the moment, what I'm doing is digging out some of the tunnel and space for me to build my terminal. One slight issue is that where I've got it linking to is these barrels. And if you've been following the series, you'll know that these barrels are my mementos. So I kind of need to move them. I mean, they could go on this wall. Does mean moving things individually though. What a pain. It's been a few days since the last clip, and the last couple of evenings I've been working on the project whilst watching streams on Twitch. Mostly TabTwice's streams. Now if you haven't followed her or checked her out, please do so. Twitch.tv/TabTwice. I was helping her with her skyblock stuff and working on my base, which I shall show you the progress for. So, all of the stuff that was on this wall has been moved over to here, and it's in the right order. That was a bit of a pain. And then we have a lovely hallway that kind of matches in with the rest of the base, and the typical piston door that I've got everywhere. Wow, that's a bit slow. I think we got lag on the server at the moment. Enigma and JT are on, so they probably have something loaded. Another piston door that goes up to the farmable goods storage silo room. Needs a better name. The important thing is this room, which, while it needs a new ceiling, is starting to come together, and I've even designed my minecart dispenser and breaker. So effectively what would happen is, in future, this track will go all the way up that slope to where the station is, and then when you come in, you'll come in via the other rail. So it diverts off here. So coming up, we join this one and continue up. Coming down, you go over this way. In fact, I should be able to test it. Here goes nothing. Yeah, so while I'm standing on pressure plate, those rails are unpowered. Jump in, and then it shoots me off. Of course, on the way in, minecart goes there, gets picked up by a hopper, and loads into the dispenser, which I can't click on because hitbox for rails is a full block now. During my next stream, I'm hoping to work on this tunnel here, because it doesn't quite look finished with all the stone and granite. So I need to figure out a design for this bit, and then at the top, we have this rather temporary looking structure built of doors and slime blocks, which means I can jump in and out very easily and easy to break. Now I've started working out what I want to do for the tube, so I'm just simply doing glass across the top and then have junctions, joining sections, every like 10 glass and then one of these, 10 glass and one of these, and heads in this way. Be nice if I can fly. Let's see. No, I can't fly because I'm not wearing my wings. Attempt number 2. Hey, now I can. So we'll go back to where I started and I can show you. So the line comes up here, goes off in this direction, and we'll have a kind of junction here. So maybe a round dome structure with 4 ins and outs. Karis's base will be over there, mine over there. Spawn is that way, and then the gaming district is that way. So of course if we follow this line in, it will lead us all the way into spawn, travelling along the bottom of the ocean. And it just goes underground once we hit land, and basically comes in at the train station, which is down here, trying to fly without causing too much damage. Down here. Now currently the minecart comes out from here, so I want to move this down a few blocks and have the same setup going that way, which travels essentially straight to the base. There's a few bits of redstone that I need to move. Also, there's a few holes. It's happened again. Since the last clip, I've done 3 live streams and been quite productive. In fact, the last live stream ended up in this place, which is definitely not my base. If you've been following the series, you might recognise it as Karis Sophia's base. And now, of course, I need to give you a rundown of what we did in stream. Yeah, it's this way. So, this is Karis's new terminal, which doesn't go anywhere, but the redstone's all in place for minecart and launch. And we should rebound off the wall. Minecart goes back into the dispenser. That's all done and nice. Now we need to just fly over to my base, which means this time I will put my elytra on and not embarrass myself. Oh, it's dark. Maybe I should sleep first. Oh, wake again. And that should get rid of the rain. Okay. Which means we can fly back over this way. And yes, I do have a habit of flying to my tent still. Ooh, yep, there it is. That's a dome at the bottom of the ocean. So we can pop in this way. So Karis's base is in that direction. So this needs to drop down and be lined with rails. But that's for Karis to do. I helped with this bit, which means we have 3 directions we can head out in currently, and 1 spare, because we're kind of undecided whether we want one heading over to the gaming district. Because if we wanted to go to the gaming district, it might be quicker for Karis to just fly, because it cuts the corner for her, and we can go via spawn, which has a rail station that connects to the gaming district. So for now, that's spare. The dome came out really well. Now I outlined this first with quartz and glass and then sent it to Karis as a world download. And she suggested prismarine, which I think is actually a better fit. A, because it fits quite nicely down here, and it means it doesn't look like an extension of my base anymore. So my tunnel, of course, quartz and glass and sea lanterns. Karis's tunnel will be, I think, brown terracotta. Is that brown terracotta? Brown terracotta, glazed terracotta, and either clear glass or maybe brown glass. Probably clear. And also on stream, so this is yesterday's stream, not today's, I finished this tunnel, which goes all the way from the terminal to my base, with this little section dipping down because it was very full of what's the word? Those things, coral blocks. And I don't want to knock them down. Plus, it gave me a chance to do my spacing for the linking. For those little sections where join the glass together with a quartz arch. This room's been done. Nice and tidy. Very similar ceiling to this and the rest of the base. And this room in here has a ceiling. Now, with it being an odd number width, it made it more difficult to space things out correctly because, of course, different distance on that side to that side. So I've done 3, and I think it balances out okay. I quite like it. And I, unlike Karis, won't keep treading on pressure plates. While we were working on the dome, she did send a few minecarts into my tunnel, which meant that when I went from here to the dome, I got about halfway and then collided with a minecart and then came back. Okay, that really confused me. I planted my redstone shulker and then realised I've got another one. That's Karis's, so I have to drop that off in a bit. I was just filling up the empty slots with glass because I know Karis is going to need them, and I'm a little bit concerned that I can hear a zombie here. Nope. Oh, hello. Well, that's something I need to cover up. Give me... Actually, I'll take 2 of those. Turn them into emeralds, and then fortunately for me, I've got easy access to lanterns. In fact, I'll take 18. Those can go in here. Now, of course, with my base, I've done quite a good job of lighting up the surrounding area, so that the majority of spawns, yeah, there's a lantern down there, will be in my mob farm. Right. But of course, with lighting up all the tunnels, if there is a space outside of the mob farm that things can spawn, it doesn't take long for it to turn up. And that would be a rare occurrence. I don't often see mobs near the base. And of course, I do pop into spectator mode to record things, and will often see those dark areas if there are any. I don't have a lot around my base. Right. I can't take the rail line because she hasn't finished her tunnel yet. So we're going to go the old-fashioned way, which is by wings. I do enjoy how that looks. Yep, I like it. And I'm sure over the next couple of days, this will stop being a suspended... what's the word? Draft? Guideline? One of those words. So if we pop in here again, somewhere we were at not that long ago, and find a suitable place to put this. Oh, it's a too wide. If I put it there, she's bound to find it. Now, earlier in the video, I did say that I lost 2 beacons. And I definitely did. But fortunately for me, we do have a beacon shop. Do I want to take 3? I mean, it's expensive, but... let's go for it. Oh, they stack. Of course they stack. Why am I surprised by that? And rather than flying off with these beacons, potentially... actually... stand in the middle of a place that isn't dark or near a farm a shop that could be blown up. Go away, beacon glass. I mean, it says beacon, but I'm pretty sure it won't work. Now we can put our precious things back in the ender chest and not lose it. So that's some of the damage repaired. What are you doing under there? Stupid squid. Hello. Just popped his head up. Wait, is he stuck there now? Nope. Nope, he's fine. No, 5 ink sacs. Although saying that, I really don't need ink sacs now I have a with a skeleton farm. That's a zombie. I heard a zombie. Which is kind of concerning. Yeah. The other thing I need would be to re-enchant the tools that I've collected. So this axe, well, it needs efficiency. But more importantly, I have 2 tridents, which I've replaced in my chest, but yeah, they're not going to be much use like that. So I need 2 more books. And last time I got my impaling books from here. So I'm going to buy 2 more off Drop Pipe and re-enchant those. 5 books in, 2 per book. Oh. That works perfectly. Still hasn't collected his diamonds from last time. Now to enchant them. Ouch. One day I'll take off without embarrassing myself and flying into a building. But today is not that day. Not only did I break an anvil, I've run out of levels. And I'm about half done. So, trading with villagers, that's my solution. Luckily for me, I have villagers by the bucket load. And if I need to make some anvils, I might as well do it in the blue wing. Where we have some iron, hopefully. Ah, a little bit. Oh, and anvils. Pre-made anvils. One sad fact is I can't remember what I named my tridents previously. But I remember that I really enjoyed the name. So I might have to watch a video of mine to get... No. I'm not doing that. I'm not subjecting myself to listening to my voice. Because anyone who records videos knows that listening to yourself is difficult. And I already have to do it enough with editing videos without having to re-watch my videos. I think I need 24 levels for the first one, so... One of you would let me do one more trade. 24. Perfect. And yes, I said that before the levels came up. Riptide, impaling. Yep, that's one. And now to start over for the other. I've given up on remembering the name that I gave for my channeling trident. But channeling, thunder, so Thor's fork. Makes sense. It's up. And now I'm back down to 1 level, which is fine because I don't need to do any more enchanting, and I can't decide on a name for that one. So we're going to leave it. This episode was very much a sudden idea. Hadn't even considered linking to the rail network before it just occurred to me while catching up with Garrus. Discussed it, and moments later started designing where things would go. Minecarts are a feature that I'm fairly familiar with, for collection systems or moving mobs, but to my knowledge I've never made a player-focused rail line that breaks minecarts at the destination, and doing this has taught me a lot of new things, and I had a lot of fun doing it. Please give the video a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe to be notified when more content is posted, and support my journey of growth. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye now.